It's the 72nd Annual National Association of Farm Broadcasting Convention in Kansas City. I'm Brian Winnekins on Real Country 1430 WRDN and online at realcountry1430.com. Thank you to our broadcast sponsors, including Annabis Silo of Durand, the Animal Wellness Center of Buffalo Valley, BASF, and Growth Energy. Also, thank you to the National Rural Electric Cooperative Association. They're helping us with our videos at our website at realcountry1430.com. I'm with Laura Foell. She is with the U.S. Soybean Export Council, and today we're going to talk a little bit about exports. And Laura, well, thank you for joining us today. With the strength in the dollar, exports have been a little bit of a challenge for soybean producers, haven't they?
They've been a little bit of a challenge because our buyers are looking to see when they can make that purchase at the lowest cost. And so we are so enthusiastic that we have a good crop and that we think that we will be exporting at a pace we'll pick up.
I know with the strength in the dollar, that always kind of throws everything off, and everyone's been kind of watching China's economy too.
They've been watching China's economy, but they've also been watching Brazil's economy. Their dollar is lower as compared to the U.S. dollar, which makes their product a little cheaper. And so if they're just going on price, then they would probably go to Brazil to purchase. But if they're going on quality, we think the U.S. product of soybeans has a much better quality in amino acids than Brazil.
Talking with Laura Foell, she's with the U.S. Soybean Export Council. Laura, I know that the council is going to China to do some export work. What are some of the other things that the council does to help promote soy exports?
Well, we work not only in China, but we work in 70 other countries. And what we try to do with the U.S. Soybean Export Council is do trade servicing and technical servicing. So we don't represent a certain exporter or certain business, but we look at the entire crop and how best that we can have U.S. soy as a preference.
Again, talking with Laura Foell, she's with the U.S. Soybean Export Council, talking about some of the export issues going on. Obviously, the Export Council probably a little interested in this TPP deal, aren't you?
We're interested in anything that will make open access for our markets. But we're also looking at, we're selling a lot of meat, and a lot of the protein source of soybean meal goes through poultry and pork. So we're interested in making sure those markets are open so that we're adding value here in the U.S.
I guess sometimes we forget about that, okay, we want to export soybeans, but if we're feeding a lot more soy meal to pork producers and poultry producers here in the U.S., because they're having to export it, it actually helps the soybean growth.
And that also adds to opportunities in the U.S. for our farmers, for our livestock producers. So if we can use that product here, we can ship that over, add value, add that to our economy.
Obviously, 2016 going to be a challenging year, but Council have some plans in place?
Oh, we've been working on setting some priorities, and we're going to be working in, of course, China, but we're also working in the European Union because they're a big purchaser, Mexico, but we work on soybeans, whole soybeans, soybean meal, and soybean oil. And so we're trying to make sure that we service our customers, whether it's through sustainable products or whether we're working with the International Soy Growers Alliance, which is soybean growers from 5 other countries in South America and Canada, and we work together on issues that we can agree on, such as biotech approvals in some other countries like China.
Laura, again, thanks for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. Thanks a lot.
Laura Foell with the U.S. Soybean Export Council from the 72nd Annual National Association of Farm Broadcasting Convention in Kansas City. I'm Brian Winnekins.